Just get the flow going. We're going racing on Sound of the Tone. All right, patience, patience, patience. Check up, live to race another day. Just wait that first lap. Sort it out there. The Phinney's both getting crossed up. JT's going to help them out. Otherwise, a not bad first lap there. Yep, Connor, that's your corner right there. You just stay on the bucket and get after it. There you go. All right, off and rolling. Caution in the triples. It's Brian Sorgen on the point in the green and white. Not far off is Dan Jones battling it out with Danny Detloff in the 3. Sorgen down the straightaway. Now it's Jones and Detloff. Then it's the Skiman up to the 4 spot in the all red. Then we got Riley, James. Looks like Yury, Lance, Matt, and Nate. Sorgen stretching his legs right now in the step up, step off. About 2 seconds back. Coming up on Phinney is Detloff and Jones. Phinney gives him a little bit of room. 3rd spot to follow. Nice race in there. Then a couple seconds back from them is the Skiman, who's got about a 2-second gap to Yury. Sorgen coming up on Nate. Nate gives him plenty of room. Sorgen gets it wrong in the pit. Triple-double. He's going to lose 2, 3, 4. Nope, only 2 spots there. Sorgen dropping down to the 3. As I say that, he parks it in the penalty zone. Phinney gets it wrong in the double. Now it looks like Danny Detloff to the number 1. Dan Jones in the 2. Then it's Sorgen. He's got Skiman and Yury hot on his heels. Number 1 on the straightaway. Number 2 coming on the straightaway. 3rd, 4th, and 5th coming on the straightaway now. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. Danny D on the point. Caution coming on the straightaway. It's clear. Danny in the blue with the flames. Coming into the triple right now. Oh, Martinez gets a bit of bad luck there. He's got the leader right in front of him. So it's Danny through the chicane on the straightaway. Jones getting collected there. Gonna lose that 2nd spot to Sorgen. Detloff through the chicane. He's got about a 3 or 4 second gap on Sorgen through the chicane now. Who's got about a mini straightaway on Jones. And it's Skiman and Yury in a hot battle over the triple right now. Ski in the all red, Yury in the red and black. Ski from curb to curb, a little bit close, bumps Yury out of the way. Ski a little bit wide, Yury gonna take that spot on the inside. Tight on the curbing for Yury. Advancing to the number 4 spot. He's got his sight set on Jones for the number 3. And he's closing in fast. Dan Jones with a 16.7. Yury with a 16 flat. It's Danny D, though, still on the point. He's got about a 3-second gap on Sorgen. Jones gets collected in the lap traffic. That's going to let Ski close back in. 16.6 last time for Danny D. 16.9 for Sorgen. Yury and Skiman. Nose to tail coming on the straightaway. The all red. Battling it out with the red and black flames. Yury rolls it over a little bit too close to the pipe. 2:45 to go. Sorgen starting to close that gap on Detloff for the number 1 spot. 18-1 the lap before for Danny. Backs it up with a 16.5. 16.4 for Brian Sorgen. He's starting to reel him in. Danny in the blue with the flames. Coming up short on the triple-double. Sorgen now all over the back door. Gives Danny a little bump just to know he's there. 17.7 from Detloff. 17 flat from Sorgen. Sorgen having a look on the inside. Doesn't make it stick. Detloff coming through the chicane. Curb to curb as well as Sorgen. Bunch of guys getting grouped up coming into triples. Work together. Danny D and Brian Sorgen. Oh, as I say that, Sorgen gets it wrong. Marshall right there. Sorgen not going to lose but a couple tenths. One minute and 30 seconds left to go. Your leader coming up on a bit of traffic now. Coming into the chicane, as is Sorgen. He gets through it just barely. Two-and-a-half second gap between Detloff and Sorgen. Third spot, about 4.5 seconds back, is Dan Jones. Caution in the chicane. Coming up on Poleske. That is the leader. Leader coming up on Poleske. Second spot to follow. Second place to follow. Thank you, James. Third place is Dan Jones. Yury, that is not a battle if you get up on them. That is a battle for the number one right now, coming through the chicane. Danny Detloff on the straightaway, followed by Sorgen. 30 seconds left to go. Detloff in the blue and flames. They come up on Nate and just barely miss him. Sorgen in the green, white, and yellow. Detloff goes wide. Sorgen going to take the spot. Danny D looking to have another spot back there. Just misses it. Good Marshall in there from JT. Caution coming on the straightaway. Danny looking for a way on the inside, trying to put his car where it don't belong. 8 seconds left to go. This might be a race to the line. Detloff using Sorgen for traction, coming up just a bit short. It's a race to the line, and Sorgen, you're done. Good race in there. Danny D wishes the race was over at 5 minutes. Brian Sorgen going to take the win. Waiting on Nate. And everybody is done. Brian Sorgen going to win that one. Danny D, Dan Jones, Yury Epshteyn, Skiman, Poleske, Paul Martinez, Riley Sorgen, Matt Phinney, Lance Phinney, and Nate. Good race in there.